Welcome to part 7 of Dragon Age Origins, and I actually had to look up a walkthrough because I was like 4 seconds away from just plain strangling the tree. And I actually did this take before, but my microphone was off, so I just realized that. Now it's definitely on, but now I gotta find this stupid little thing again, because apparently the trick to this thing is that there's nothing there. There's like this thing. Yeah, see, there's nothing there. There's this tiny bush. And you click it. She sees something. And then you go up and you check your map, and now the next one's listed on your map. I'm not crazy for not having figured that out. I'm not, okay? If it didn't sparkle, I don't look at it. And I don't know why it wasn't sparkling, but it wasn't. And this one won't either. It's right there. Jeez, I didn't find it with that much ease the first time. Okay. And this is right where I realized that my microphone was off. So, now we're proceeding with the story. Hold on, though. Where's my... Yeah, it's further this way. This better have some really amazing loot. Is that the marker? Betcha it is. Looks like marker material. Oh god, but there's so much going on here. And I'm gonna have to comb over every... Oh, I found it! I was about to say every pixel, but...
Looky here.
Found it. Found it! Found it! Thing is, it doesn't show up in my little mini-map, so I don't know if I passed it or not. Which is kind of frustrating, because I walk like 2 steps and then I have to... Oh, it does show up on my mini-map. Never mind. Don't mind me.
Over here.
Ooh, what a sultry tone. Now where? We're just going in circles. There it is.
What's this?
So it's right on the X is where the actual pixel is that I have to click on. Which I do not appreciate from the game maker. Which is not cool. Not cool. It should sparkle at least. Even then it'd be too hard of a mama stone and a baby stone. It'd be too hard of a quest, because like it just sparkle. You can go from one place to the next place to the next place to the next place, just following the freaking sparkles. I'm pretty sure it's up here on this overhang. Level designers were like, everybody's gonna love our level the best, dang it. Ah, son of a... It is here, isn't it? It's not, like, down there or something? Oh, great. Now I gotta comb over everything, and I've got men standing in the way. Yep. Alright. Oh, wait, hold on. Yep.
What's that?
That's a rat turd. We use it to make fire. I'm kind of curious though what the reward is gonna be, because it has to be pretty good to elicit this like running around. Then again, I'm probably gonna buy something off a merchant and it's gonna be 10 times better, and I'm gonna throw away or sell whatever I get, but still. Ooh, speaking of though, some of my loot I haven't used. Aw, man, I got that off a demon though. Ouch. That was my jaw. I didn't mean for that to happen. I was just yawning, and it was like, boink, and I was like, why? Alright. I know I got a sword. Yeah. This looks like a good sword for, Alistair, yeah. Alistair, buddy. Check it out, I got you a big ass sword. It's great. You'll love it. Actually, wait, no, I probably shouldn't do that. Because he's got... Take the cool shield. Because he has, all his stuff down here is edged towards one-handed. So if I give him a cool sword, he's just gonna, you know, not use it. He's gonna just attack things full on, and it's gonna get him killed. Just like you let everyone into dang cavalry charge over here to get themselves killed. Got me a first game over. Alright. Oh, that's right. For some reason I forget that it pops up over here. Stand right on the X, and it should be right here. Hold on. I thought I had this system down. Come on. Am I moving too fast to find the one dang pixel that I need? Am I moving too fast for you now? Oh! Oh, sure, now I got a new quest. The trail signs have alerted you to an old cache in the Kakari Wilds. Where? Show me on my map, please. Ooh. So, over this bridge into the Chasten's cache we go. Ah, geez. This thing, wasn't I just here last episode? Oh, and now the base of this thing starts sparkling. Sparkles are my specialty, sir. I don't like what you're implying, that I missed a sparkle. Oh, look at this cool stuff! A Thane helmet, huh? That sounds cool. And chastened robes. Sounds interesting. I found the loot! Yes! I found the loot! Finally! Sure is nice whenever you freaking find a thing. And now I'm pretty sure that's all the side quests we've got so far. Aww. Is that a... yeah. Side quests we've got so far. So now we can proceed in the general direction of forward. This looks like a fighting field. They're gonna come out of the tree stumps, I see. This game really wants me to pick that flower. There's one here, one here, one here, one here. There were like, guys, literally like 20 of these things. Oh, oh, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. Alright, good idea. To battle! Kick him in the groin! Get him in the back! Guys, I found the mini-boss.
Time for some fun!
I'ma kill you next. Oh. Jeez, look at this guy. He's like 1 point away from death. 2 points, actually.
Of course.
Jeez, Jory, stop dying. Rude. Oh, neat. Firebolts. Because I clearly have an archer. in my midst. Clearly. I had an archer, and he decided to stop archering. I don't know why, he just suddenly retired. No idea. Aha, I saw some elf roof. Is this an alternative way I could have come up, or a way I've already been? Yeah, that's a way I've already been. Alright, forward again. Yeah, I don't know why they littered so many flowers around. I mean, I get you have to put in some, you know, extras, because some people are gonna miss them and then they're gonna whine about it, but... I mean, come on. There's like 40 in this level, and I can't even... They're bright and shiny, and I can't pick them up. It's not fair. Is there any more loot? Alright, I think I got everything. Now we go inside this big old building here. Look, it's an amazing cache. Oh wait, hold on. I totally forgot that a cutscene didn't happen the moment I walked in. Let's look around for more loot. There's... Can I go up this way? Hello? Anyone gonna turn me into a toad up here? Oh, I'm not. Dang it. I thought I could find like an Easter egg or something. 'Cause I know what's up. Alright, fine. I'll click the clicky thing. Watch me go. Boink.
Lovely.
This is a terrible chest.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
Don't you get cold? Like, I love... Oh my god. Whenever I was a kid, she was like... I'm fangirling so hard. She's like one of my favorite characters of all time. And I love her skirt, and I still do, but... It's always blown my mind how her bouncies are kept just barely under wraps. Intruder, and just how are these your wilds?
Because I know them as only one who owns them could. Can you claim the same? I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a
Trademark
witch
word
of
of
the
Alistair.
wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Women do not frighten like little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
Yeah, seems like a fair trade. I do love this character. She is such a sarcastic pleasure. I am Fenria. A pleasure to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Alright, she's toying with us. Let's go.
Why so petulant? You wish to know who removed your papers? 'Twas my mother who did the deed.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother. Did you assume I spawned from a log?
A thieving, weird talking log, perhaps?
Not all in the wilds are monsters. Flowers grow as well as toads. If you wish, I will take you to my mother. 'Tis not far from here, and you may ask her for your papers if you like.
We should get those treaties, but I dislike this Morrigan's sudden appearance. It's too convenient.
It's called a plot convenience, sweetheart. Just roll with it. That being said, like, I really liked her movement against that wall. That was very cool. Why are you interested in helping us?
Why not? I do not meet many people here. Are you all so mistrustful?
Yes. Yes, incredibly. Yes, indubitably. Yes times infinity. Yes times infinity plus 100. I want an honest answer. Are you a witch of the wilds?
Have I been dishonest? Some call us witches, yes, but purely out of superstition.
You know what the Circle of Magi is, don't you? The Circle requires an accounting of all mages. That is the law of the land and the chantry.
If you wish to tell your chantry about me, go ahead. I have nothing to fear from priests.
Can you imagine what the heck would happen if they come knocking on Morrigan's door with, like, the chant of light in their hand and, like, this big fancy book, and they're, like, knocking on the door and they're like, "Have you heard about the Circle?" And then sarcastic one-liners amid, oh, all the sarcastic one-liners. Tell us more about your mother first.
She prefers her privacy, but I imagine she will be curious enough why you were here. Come, see for yourself.
Alright, I say we go with her. I already explored everything.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
All these people were really quiet throughout the trip, but the moment Morrigan starts being sarcastic, they all join in.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, dammit. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
I'm not sure what to believe.
A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
Yeah, Mom
I
sucked.
did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
I sympathize with Morrigan here. She's like, Mom, I found these cool people in the wilds, and I followed them for like 2 hours as they chased their own trails, trying to find some stupid barbarian trail marker pixels, and I came here to introduce you to them. And she's like, let me embarrass you. Alright. What do you mean the threat is greater than they realize? I'm sure I'll get a straightforward, non-cryptic, non-sarcastic answer for that.
Either the threat is more, or they realize less.
Ugh.
Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl.
I want
These
soup.
are your guests.
Bring me soup.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods.
No, I want soup.
Follow me.
But I want soup. Seems to be the favorite food in this world. Oh! She like really let us out of here. She was like, get out! Get out of my place. Okay, we're not talking to Duncan yet. We're gonna stay far away from him. Okay, far away.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
I found like 40 such herbs, some of which only 10 feet into the wilds, you lazy son of a furball. But I could only carry one flower, mysteriously. Is this the flower you're looking for?
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
How long before there's an improvement?
A day, maybe 2. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
Ooh. You think that's possible?
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
I like it. It's cool. Can I say hey to him now that he's not gonna bite my face off? Hello.
And so I shall.
Oh, I can! Hello! Goodbye! Is this the injured one? No.
As you desire.
These are the normal ones. Everybody move your butt. Is this him? Yeah, I think this is him. Oh. It's just a... Is that dead? I'm gonna pretend like he's sleeping. When you wake up, freedom awaits you! Ah! Oh, wow. What a cool sight. Right there. Look at that. That's cool. I think that's the Tower of Ashal that I'm not allowed in because they're cleaning it for mysterious reasons. No, tranquil.
As you desire.
Neat. Alright. I love loot. Stupid quartermaster rebel. Wait, he probably has some different lines.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
I want your head on a pike, please. I should go.
May her be with you in the coming battle, friend.
To victory! How's my inventory looking? It's full of weird stuff that I don't need. What so freaking ever? Okay, you know what? I only have like 70 spaces, so I need to clear them.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
A bigger pack, please.
Let me know what you'd like.
I forget if I can actually get a bigger pack in this game. Okay, so let's start with... I'm gonna keep all that stuff, because that's important. Oh! Ooh. Now I have 80. Neat! Oh, shoot. I don't have anyone that would help. I'm gonna keep that. It's clothing, but it looks so cool. I'm gonna sell that actually. No, that's Alistair's better sword. So we're gonna sell this one. This one. I don't actually need the Dalish armor. What I have on is better. Alistair actually has better armor than the studded leather. I'm gonna keep the Enchanter's footing, but I really don't think I need all these chainmail gloves. Yeah, I'll leave that alone just in case. Because I do get other characters down the road, and it is nice to be able to have them, you know, be able to use stuff. Enchanted dagger, one-handed. Better than my offhand dagger by a little bit. I like it. Okay. And then this is what I currently have, so basically I don't need that. All three, please. I'm gonna keep that, but sell the other greatsword I have, because the Chastened Flat Blade was harder to find, and also it's a lot better. I don't need the Barbarian Malice. Gonna keep the Chastened Crusher. I'm gonna keep the Wild's Bow, because that was hard to find, but it's gonna be a while before I find an archer, sort of thing. I'm gonna keep the Darkspawn Staff, because it's pretty good too. Okay, so let me switch out my dagger, so I'll get a little bit better. See, these are cool. I like the way they look. It's totally unrealistic, of course. That's way more my style. Wait, this is 6 defense? I'm not sure if that's actually better than what I currently have on. Because what I currently have on is armor 4.25, but this increases 6 points of defense. Well, you know what? I'm gonna put it on, and if I die quicker, that's when we'll know. Also, I really want to turn off that hat. Sort by type. Ooh, I have a whole gold. I don't know how to turn off the hat thing. I don't want to see the freaking hat. I think it looks stupid. Okay, that's a little better. So we're gonna give him this here. Oh, cool! That looks neat! Oh yeah. Yeah, Alistair, you look so much more handsome now. So much more handsome. Kinda looks like I'm turning him into a Darkspawn though. His current gloves are better by a lot. His boots are better. And these boots are a little better, but the fatigue is more. Not a whole lot more. So let's change the boots. Yeah, those look cool there anyway. So his armor is currently better as well. Just gonna check my journal real quick. Yeah. So I have actually found cool boots that I have. It's the sexiest armor I've worn in this game. That's a cool theatric touch. I like that. I'm gonna see if the prisoner ever got his dinner. I'm weird like that. I like to follow up. Hey, man!
My belly thanks you. At least if I'm hanged, I'll have a little weight on me.
That's the spirit.
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
I didn't click you. Go away. I do not worship your gods, human. You have to remember, Dalish, they don't. They don't at all. In fact, they were subjected to human gods and pursued because they wanted to hail their own gods. So there's no way in the world my Dalish would ever accept this woman's religion. So she says, I do not worship your gods, human.
A Dalish wanderer, I presume. The Maker will not refuse to bless you, if you are willing to receive him.
If you're not, he crushes your home and kills your brothers.
I'll not discuss politics here. Take your hatred and be gone.
You started it! I didn't even click on you.
Sir Duncan appears to be a worthy leader. The Grey Wardens are fortunate.
Who are you? You're the... I'm sorry, I cannot take Alistair seriously with this. Why? Why can't I figure out the less stupid... No subtitles, show damage, floating spells. Don't show tutorials. Please. Please, for the love that is all that is good. Is it? Oh, these are all... I don't remember how to do... I know you can do it, though. I'm not crazy. I am not crazy, I promise. I swear I'm not crazy. There is a way that I can... There is a way that I can freaking change and make sure that... my helmet doesn't show up. But I don't remember how to do it. And until I figure it out, no one can wear hats. Because I can't take anyone seriously when they've got hats on. Is this the trail marker? No? Feeling a little better?
The pain!
No. Guess not. Alright. Bring it on! Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, Duncan. Sorry. Forgot. I forgot something. Kinda curious what's over here. Same old, same old? Alright. I don't really want to disturb the king here, so we're just gonna leave that alone. But it doesn't really look like there's much of anything aside from something super cool up there. It's a super cool silhouette. Oh, I can get in here. I shake this tree and like a bee's hornet's nest falls out. When? This is tranquil.
Back again? Don't the Grey Wardens need you? Off you go. I have preparations to make for the battle and I won't be distracted.
There's no soup in there. It's just, it's empty. You're cooking a pot. I've actually done that before. Where I was like putting something up on the stove to have like the water inside boil so I could have some soup. And it was like, there was no soup in there and I was just cooking the pot. And it took me until the fire alarm went off to realize it.
Welcome, young one.
Okay. Oh, it is an enchantment, exactly.
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
What sorts of enchantments are there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. true power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
Okay, I should go. I just really wanted him to...
Goodbye.
I wanted him to... See, I have runes here, actually. Actually, I should probably sell this stuff. But I have a slow rune and a flame rune. And I have to enchant them to a weapon. The problem is, however, that he's just there to freak me out. Not actually do anything. Oh, hey, Duncan. Duncan, pal, buddy. Look, we have the same fighting style. You have a long sword, I have a long sword. You have a tiny blade, I have a tiny blade. I have boobs,
So you
though.
returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Maybe we should tell you about Morrigan and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Insane.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
Way to keep the eye on the prize, Duncan, old pal. And what if we have second thoughts? Not that I would, because this is my only chance at life.
Let me be very clear on that point. You are not volunteers. Whether you were conscripted or recruited, you were chosen because you are needed. There is no turning back now. You must gather your courage for what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
Is that why the joining is so secret?
If only such secrecy were unnecessary, and all understood the necessity of such sacrifice. Sadly, that will never be so.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
Jory's been a coward up until this point. I find it hard to believe that he's suddenly on board.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Coward!
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I am trying to remember so hard how Jory got in. I think he fought for the honor. I think he was in like an arena or something and he fought for the honor. Or was that someone else? It's hard to remember. There's so many sad stories in this game. I swear, I'm the bravest one here and I'm a woman.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Jeez, this is unsurprisingly dark. Will you both shut up?
Yes, Sir Knight. Try not to wet your trousers until the ritual starts.
I said both.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Those who survive?
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, But these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Big ass cup.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child.
There is
Had I
no
known...
turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
Oh, man.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
That was dark, but I also have to point out the sad story that Duncan kind of glazed over there, where he mentioned that the first Grey Wardens drank the blood of the Darkspawn willingly, and they chanted that moving statement as they did so. Now, unlike me, I knew that someone had, at least one person had survived it, that the strongest could survive, that it was survivable sometimes. But these people, they were so desperate that they were gonna try anything, even drinking the most vilest poison on the planet, and that's the blood of Darkspawn. It's what killed those Mabari hounds over the course of like a week. It's what drives men to insanity. It's not good, and they drank it. That's how desperate they were. Anyway, I still can't believe you killed Sir Jory. That was really freaking dramatic.
Jory was warned that there was no turning back, as were you all. When he went for his blade, however, he left me no choice. It brought me no pleasure to end his life. The Blight demands sacrifices from us all. Thankfully, you stand here as proof they are not all made in vain.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
That's probably better than my mud idol.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
I still feel in shock.
Death is never easy to accept, especially when it arrives in such a brutal fashion. Honor your comrades if you wish, but know that we must press forward. Always we must press forward. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Okay, we are going to level up real quick here. We're going to add a strength, dexterity, and another constitution. And the reason I'm adding constitution is it increases my health. So I can take more hits without falling. And actually here, we are going to, this time, we're going to get combat movement, which makes it so that I start dodging as well as angling to try to catch in some backstabs, which are pretty nice. Kind of harder though, but they do a ton of damage, especially if they're critical. Anyway though, and the next one we're gonna get is I'm not really seeing. I've played so many playthroughs of this game without using stealth once. Not once. Because the problem is you go into stealth and then all your party members shuffle behind you, so there's not much point in using stealth. So what we're gonna do instead is we are actually going to do dual strikings, which is another combat thing, which is helpful. We're gonna play. And we're just gonna shuffle this around just a little. So I got my dirty fighting, and I got below the belt, then I got my dual weapon sweep where I attack everything in the vicinity in one fell hit, and then I also have my dual striking, which I strike with both weapons simultaneously, so I start just hatching into people. This was where I met Alistair. I didn't realize that before. Anyway though, let's put on that pretty necklace, Warden's Oath here. It does +2 Constitution. Do you want to know why it does +2 Constitution? Because Jorah and oh my god, I forgot his name for a second. Oh my god. Davith, yeah. Jorah, Davith, that's 2. So it's +2 Constitution. Yeah, there's nothing outside, so I'm just gonna go straight to the meeting here.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order.
Yes, I have proceeded to play this game with marginally less clothing. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
I just noticed he has a picture of the archdemon on his chest. That is the coolest armor. You mean I won't be fighting in the battle?
We need the beacon. Without it, Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
You see? Glory for everyone.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough. This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Galen. A glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Teyrn Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Well, you know, Alistair, he is erring on the side of caution here, and I do want to be in the battle. Obviously, I am perfectly dressed for it. This is gonna be great. Hoping there's no cold winds, because my backside is barely covered. But ain't no kill like overkill. If something goes wrong, he really needs people who can really fight. And plus, I don't know, Logan, Teyrn Loghain, anytime he and Kaelin are in the same scene where you can see them standing side by side, it's such a striking semblance of almost dark versus light. It's very theatric. I really love it. But that aside, though, where is this Tower of Ishal exactly?
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp,
You
the
have
way
a
we
lot of
came
hills.
when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Oh, so I can see all the honorable fighting. Sweet. That I won't be participating in. Cool. When do we light the beacon?
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
If you're gonna fire off a bottle rocket, I am calling bullshit. What if the Archdemon appears?
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does,
Maybe
leave
you.
it to us. I want no heroics
I'm
from
not
either.
wearing drawers. Can we join the battle afterwards?
Stay with the Teyrn's men and guard the tower.
Oh.
If you are needed, we will send word.
Oh, I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to send word to bring in your strongest combatants while you're up to your neck in honorable Darkspawn blood. How much time do we have?
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
Jeez. I know what I have to do.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Okay, we're actually going to cut that here. Alistair is now in my party. So despite the small lapse that I had, I am going to get back into the 9 a.m. release and then the 9 p.m. release of Dragon Age Origins every day. It's just that I also have a full-time job, so sometimes I can sit down on the weekends and I can schedule all these out. I'm actually doing these in quick succession and scheduling them throughout the day, but sometimes, like just this last week, I got sick and I wasn't in much mood. All you guys were going to hear me say was, why am I doing this to myself? Not anything witty or sarcastic at all. So we're gonna get back on schedule here. But that's it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, or do all three.